Corruption is a persistent issue in Malaysia, affecting various sectors. In the academic context, corruption can take many forms: plagiarism, bribery, and mismanagement of university funds. 71% of Malaysians believe corruption is widespread in the education system.
Malaysia is ranked 57 out of 180 countries in the 2023 Corruption Perceptions Index. When corruption infiltrates academia, it threatens the quality of education and weakens the nation's future workforce.
If the problem persists, it could destroy public trust in Malaysian institutions and hinder long-term development. Today, we shall look at Skye's story.
Skye glances over her shoulders and reaches into her pocket, pulling out a stack of bills. Someone takes the money and quickly counts through the notes. In exchange, a pile of completed assignment is handed over, marking the completion of the transaction.
Betty walks past, noticing the exchange. She quickly steps behind a nearby pillar, just out of view. As Skye hands over the money, Betty pulls out her phone, quietly recording everything.
What started as a small favor turned into something more serious. As the exam season arrived, Skye, who was desperate to pass, offered cash to someone to sit the exam for her.
As the exam begins, Kelly notices that the person sitting in Skye's seat doesn't look right. She realized that it wasn't her friend, but a stranger in her place. All the while, the CCTV records the impersonator, documenting every detail. At the same time, Skye was having the time of her life, forgetting her responsibility as the impersonator sits for her exam.
Betty, aware of the situation, meets Kelly outside the exam hall. Betty urges Kelly to report Skye's act of bribery. Even though Skye was her friend, she decided to call the lecturer, knowing that it was the right thing to do.
The lecturers are quickly notified and an investigation begins. Kelly's report, along with Betty's phone evidence and CCTV footage are reviewed. What seemed like a small incident now sparked a full investigation.
What began as a small favor has led to irreversible consequences. Skye faces punishments, and the lecturers make it clear that academic dishonesty comes at a high price. The shortcut she took has now cost her far more than she imagined. I just wanted to pass. I never meant for things to get this bad. I thought it was just a shortcut, but now there's no way back. What have I done? I never should have cheated in the first place. Why did I do what I did? Just why? I wasn't that desperate, and even if I was, I should have studied harder instead of looking for an easy way out. Well, there's no point in looking back now.
Skye knew what she was doing. She made a choice, and choices have consequences. I did what was right. What's done is done. It may sound harsh, but Skye deserves her punishment. There is no place for bribery and corruption in university. If we allow it to slide, what's stopping it from spreading into the real world? Bribery doesn't just hurt one person, it rots the system from within, taking opportunities away from those who truly work for them. I refuse to stand by and let that happen.
What if I hadn't called the lecturer? Would everything be different then? She was my friend. But friendship doesn't mean turning a blind eye on what had transpired on school grounds, especially something as serious as bribery. Academic dishonesty like this ruins the credibility of our education system. If we don't stop it now, we are only harming our future self. I did the right thing. I just hope she understands why I did what I did one day.
The end.